guys, welcome to another video for YouTube channel, whoever. And today I'm here with another Xbox 360 collection video. So next up is, I'll be right back, dudes. It's gonna take a couple of minutes. So next up is the double pack of Saints Row 1 and Saints Row 2, which I only got Saints Row 2 in here, but with originally it's supposed to come with Saints Row 1 and 2, but paid $22 for just one game, which it was the only way I could get Saints Row 2, so yeah, pretty much. Saints Row 2 was amazing, though. It continues the gangster story, and it continues the story of what happens after in the Saints Row 1. I'm not gonna give any spoilers of that, but yeah, Saints Row 2. Yeah, pretty much Saints Row 2 was an amazing game. One of the most best games I ever played. So you can do cheats in that. So yeah, that's basically then the end of that. Next up is Saints Row the Third. Now, Saints Row the Third is when things got a little silly and funky, less serious. Like you could dress up in elephant suits, pig suits. You could dress like a woman. It's just like the most hilarious Saints Row. Like, it didn't really have it did have a story, but the story also had the funkiness with Zemo, which was crazy. And it has cheats, which makes it even more fun. And I bought some of the DLC packs, and it's a really good game. Just absolutely one of my favorite Saints Rows of all time. Next up is Saints Row 4, the last game. So, well, besides get out of there. Basically, this is amazing. Commander-in-Chief Edition. Well, okay, there's nothing in there. I must have took it out, but there was a code, but I already used it, so it wouldn't matter if I showed it. So, yeah. Saints Row 4, it was in the middle between amazing and just okay. So, yeah. But it was still pretty good. You fight aliens, stuff like that. And you're the president, and that has to save the world. But most of the people are dead. And you only have your saints, you only have your Saints people. SmackDown vs. Raw 2001. I originally had 2007 for Xbox 360, but I sold it and I eventually got this one. Now this one is where they do Road to WrestleMania. That's the main reason I got it, because you can create your own story. Those are the big reasons I got it, but other than that, it's just an amazing game too. It's like, if you ever played it before, then you know how it is. It's not as good as 2K14, which I'm working on getting, I will do an updated collection video for the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One at the end of 2015. So, yeah. Now, next up is Star Wars The Complete Saga. This includes Star Wars 1 and 2 in the same game. Now, I have 1 and 2 for the PS2, but they're both separate. They're not like The Complete Saga. Now, in this game, it was great. You can play co-op online, but the story was pretty good, but it lacked a lot of things like voices. Like, I felt that I was just sitting there hearing nothing but sound effects. There really wasn't any story except for what they did. So, kind of lacked a little bit of it. And I forgot a couple more games that I should have put. Okay, now, next up is we're gonna do Spider-Man Friend or Foe. Now, this game pretty good. You can play co-op with Spider-Man, but the other guy, he was kind of weird. I never heard of this character. I don't even remember his name, but the Shield leader, Nick Fury, he's the one that actually commands him to do this. Like, every time you fight, one of these, like Venom, eventually these guys can become your partners, and you can use them and fight against your foes. So, basically, you fight with a friend, and then you fight a foe, and then that foe becomes your friend after. So, yeah, pretty much. Now on to the next game, which is Lego Star Wars 3. Now, this game is the third of them, and basically it goes back to when the clones were attacking, and it really is a better version of the game, because it actually is kind of like the show that they had on Cartoon Network. It really shows how far Star Wars The Clone Wars has come. Now, it's a real great game. You can play as Anakin and all of these people. You either buy them, unlock them, or you have to do something to get them. It's really great. Okay, next up is Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. Now, these are the characters I had. Actually, let me show you what it came with. Okay, it came with this, so I put the sticker on, so I know what it is for. Okay, I got my Skylanders that came with the box. It was like, to get it was like $20 to get this with everything. It came with a lot of stuff. Here's Spyro. Basically put him on that platform. There's a grunt. And here's Trigger Happy. pretty much, this game was amazing, but I got stuck at the part where you have to face one of the biggest bosses. But to fully complete the game, you need all of these types. You need every single type of these to basically explore everywhere and complete the whole game. So, very good game. That's all I have to say for it. Next up is The Sims 3. Now, The Sims 3 is where my first Xbox 360 Sims game, and my only one for now, started. And it's where my Let's Play started originally. And it's just a real good game. You can create stuff, earn money. It's basically almost like a real-life simulator, but the characters are in Spanish or something like that. So, it's a pretty good game, yes. Next up is one of the greatest games of 2012. The Walking Dead Telltale Games. Now, this comes with all 5 episodes, and main characters are Lee Everett and Clementine. Basically, you're in a zombie apocalypse. You're Lee, this guy right here, and this guy right here, and you have to protect this little girl right here. And there's actually season 2 out right now. They just completed it. They're also working on season 3 right now. So yeah, it's a pretty good game. It's just amazing how it is. So that's it. That's the last game for the video. Now, well, the last part is coming up next. And I can't believe we already went through everything in my Xbox 360 one, which is almost my biggest collection of games. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Goodbye.